Well, hello, welcome to the garage. Today we're going to be doing a little Speedplay pedal maintenance, and really the only thing you need to do, aside from keeping them clean and lubed when you're riding, is to periodically re-grease the inner bearings, and that is done by injecting grease through a little port here that goes through the bearings and it comes out the other side. And you're supposed to do that every, I don't know, 3 months or so many miles, I forget which. I haven't done it in a while, and it's sounding kind of dry and feeling kind of dry. So, you can kind of hear a little clicking. I don't know if you can hear that clicking, but that indicates that there's probably no grease inside. So what I'm going to do now is inject some grease in, and we'll get these all greased up and nicely lubed. And the way you do that is injecting grease in here. Like I said, there's a little port. Little screw here, undo that. There's a little port in there. And you can probably use some sort of generic grease gun, but what I have the actual Speedplay grease gun, so it's got a little fitting here at the end. So this little fitting there plugs into the end of the pedal, and then you inject grease in and it goes through there. So let me get this set up real quick, and I'll show you how to grease your Speedplay pedals. Okay, like I said, you're just going to open up the little side port. And one thing to note about this, you probably don't set your bike down, bikes like this, don't just throw them down on the ground, but you want to be real careful when you're leaning over up against walls and whatnot. You don't chew up this little Phillips too much, because if you do, then you won't be able to get this little plug out to access the port. So, first thing you do is simply open this up. Take that guy out. This little Phillips, set that to the side. And that, right in there, is where the tip of the grease gun is going to go. You're just going to stick it in there, shoot it in, and then rotate it around. So hopefully I still got some grease left in this guy. Let's see what we got. So it should be blue. So I'm just going to squirt it out a little bit. Make sure there's still some in here. Yep. Still got some grease in there. So see the blue color? So you're going to squirt it in until you see blue, nice fresh blue grease coming out the back. So normally you'll flush out some old dirty gunk, or you'll add fresh grease in if there's nothing in there, if you wash it all out somehow. So you just plug it in and then you rotate it slightly to get the grease all the way through the bearings and out the other side. So let's do it. I'm just going to plug it in and start injecting the grease in there and slowly rotating. And as you're injecting, some might spill out the front here, so don't be surprised. So now you can see I'm flushing it out the back, so now there's clean in the front, dirty stuff's coming out the back, so now I know I have grease all the way through. So that is good for that one. Let me just clean it up here. So I got nice fresh blue grease, and it flushed out some of the gunky old stuff, so we know it's fully greased all the way through. And there we go. All I gotta do is put the cap back on, put this little screw back in. Let's just close it up, this little grease port. Just close up the little grease port there so nothing spills back out. And there we go. We got fresh grease in. And I can look at you can look and hear the difference. It doesn't sound dry. Spins nice and smooth now. No clicking. So there we are. So that is how you re-grease your Speedplay pedals with the official Speedplay grease gun. Yep, just want to keep your stuff maintained and running smooth. There you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something new. And see you on the rides.